Hey everyone, welcome back to Pyurologie. Today I'm going to be unboxing the Pulsar Xlite V2, the retro edition. There are 3,000 of these made, and I have one of them. So I'm going to open it up for you here, and then I'm also going to demonstrate how to put on a set of glass slides. These are the superglide V2 for the Xlite V2. So stick around if you want to see that. Cut these seals off. So before I even open it, I just want to point out how beautiful this packaging is. Okay, it's got a matte surface, and then the graphic is glossy, so it has a nice effect. Same thing on the side, on the back as well. Just really nice color palette, really premium feeling cardboard. It's very thick and sturdy, that's what she said, and very nice aesthetic. Okay, I'm gonna open the box here. Here's the mouse, and I really like this packaging. One thing I did notice though is that it's not secured in any way, so it's kind of moving around in there. And when I first opened it, it was like this, but I kind of did a retake and then carefully placed it in there and opened it. But small annoyance, but you know, I pay attention to these kinds of things. So other than that though, the packaging is very beautiful. I gotta say Pulsar probably has my favorite designs, and I think they have the best designs in terms of mouse aesthetics, their presentation, their graphics, their font, their placement of everything, how they even design their shells. Even the PCB is thoughtfully designed, and everything is placed with thought behind it. It's not just there to function, it's there to function and look beautiful. So I really appreciate that about Pulsar, and it's one of the reasons I'm very drawn to their products. Okay, so here's the rest of the packaging. You can take this insert out. You got this nice box here with the holographic Pulsar logo, and you got a little cutout here where you can grab it. Inside the packaging, you have a nice welcome card. It even comes with like a cool little Pokemon trading card. Just top-notch design, aesthetics, quality. Just makes me feel like I really purchased a premium product, and they're really good at doing that. They use very nice paracord USB-C to USB-A cable. And then here you just pull this up. The dongle is in there. I really appreciate the design, even on the dongle. It just looks so clean, looks really nice, and it's really nice to have, and I feel good just displaying them on my desk. It just looks they just look so clean and nice and pleasing. So just got to mention that a few times because it's a big reason why I love Pulsar and why I think they are the leaders in aesthetics and design in terms of the mouse game right now. That being said, with all these manufacturers directly getting in the game, these new mouses are pretty impressive. They come with a ton of features, and they kind of iterate very quickly before our market does. So they'll kind of add new features on the fly. Like 4K dongles are just common on the AliExpress mouses now. Like, it's not a big deal. Or in the US, I had to like hound the Razer site just to get this 4K dongle just a few months ago, but now it's a standard feature on these Chinese mouses. So the game is changing very quickly. And getting back to the Xlite V2, here it is. It's an ergo-shaped mouse for the right hand. Definitely a little bit of a hollow tone on the clicks. I'd say Pulsar does everything very, very well. Their design level is 10 to me. Their features, usually an 8 or a 9. I gotta say their clicks though are just kind of standard. After experiencing the DAV3 Pro and those Razer optical switches and just the construction of that thing, it's hard not to compare because that is my daily mouse, so that is what I will benchmark it against. In terms of construction, this thing is beautiful. I love the colors on it. I love these retro colors. It looks so sick. You can see the PCB underneath, and they've thoughtfully designed it with all the logos placed so you can see it through the shell. Looks so nice, really sick. Turn it on, you can see the sensor turn on. I think you can change that LED, I'm not sure. I never really messed with RGB settings. And it's perforated. It's got a slit in the back here. I've never seen that, but this design looks so cool. Color scheme, just one of my favorite color schemes that I've ever seen. I don't know why I'm still holding the mic over here. I'm gonna put it back on my shirt one sec. In terms of rigidity, actually it's really, feels really solid even though it's a lightweight perforated shell. I always test against this thing because I feel like this is, right now, this is the benchmark. This is my favorite mouse. If I had to break it down into ratings, which I will at some point going forward because I'm getting into mouses more, this would be my highest rated mouse overall. And one of the reasons is because the shell is so well made. It just feels amazing. It's so lightweight, but then it feels super strong. And just the rigidity level is unmatched. The clicks are just, yeah, I can't even, just watch my review if you want to see more about that. But in terms of the shell, this one feels really nice. It's very rigid. Let's see how it glides. So I'm going to give it about the same amount of force on my used Death Adder. This is much louder. Got a lot less glide, I'd say, right now. These are brand new feet. So there it goes with the stock PTFE skates. You can hear it. I might have a little dust or something on there, but you can hear it. So I'm going to remove the stock feet and then replace it with the superglides. And the way I usually do it is I just wedge a blade right under there. And you can remove it pretty easily. If you're careful, then you can get all of the adhesive all at once. I nicked it a little there, it looks like. Oops. And this is probably why you don't want to use a really sharp blade, because I nicked the plastic there, so I'm just going to cut it down. And that's fine, I don't really care. Pull it up. Clean this time. And I can save these because I didn't even use them yet. I'm going to see if it still is sticky enough to go back on this sheet. And looks like it is. So I got a backup set here. I'm going to throw this glass skate on here. So you should probably use some alcohol and clean off any extra residue, but I'm fairly certain I got the majority of the residue and it's not going to affect anything, so I'm just going to throw it on there. Disclaimer, the proper way is probably clean it off with some alcohol, but whatever. Okay, so there is, top portion. Okay. Bottom portion on. Sounds the same. Glides a little less on this surface because it's like a cutting board surface. Feels nice though, yeah. And if you couldn't tell by my previous comments, I think this is the best ergo mouse available right now, the DAV3 V3 Pro. So I will use it as a point of reference when I talk about the Xlite V2. I'm going to compare the shape here. I think, I'm not sure, the angle is more dramatic on the Razer, I think, because this top point is a little higher, I feel like. Okay. But still got an angle there, so you have to be an ergo user if you want to use this. In terms of the hump, I think the Razer's is a little more dramatic, like a little bit of a higher angle. This one looks like a little more depressed angle. For the indent here, I don't know, they feel pretty similar. They look pretty similar to me. I don't know if anyone has the actual angles here, but the Razer definitely comes out more on the end, but in terms of the feel over here, it kind of feels the same. Let's look at it from the back. It looks like the angle is a little more favored to the left on the Razer compared to the Pulsar. So I'm interested to see how, and it feels very similar on this side, but I'm really interested to see how this matches up to the DAV3 V3 Pro, because as I've been repeating myself, this is my favorite mouse right now. I think this is the best mouse out with the 4K dongle. So I will be reviewing it going forward. Hope you tune in then. Thanks for sticking around and have a good day. See ya.